Everything I've built started somewhere on a cricket field. And it all started with one man.
Yeah, this place is quite important. It's where my mum and my stepdad got married. But it's also where my stepdad's buried. And he was by some way the biggest influence on me. We had a challenging relationship. What I realised before it was too late was that actually John shaped the person I became. It was through his passion for cricket that I fell head over heels in love with the sport. I've never seen anyone as passionate about anything as John was about cricket. I think I was envious of it as a teenager. Seeing somebody so passionate about something, I wanted in on that, and he supported me. Without John and the presence and the impact that he had on my life, I wouldn't have achieved anything that I've achieved today, especially in the game of cricket. And it was the game of cricket that I fell in love with through John that then inspired me to travel with the game, learn the game, and now give back to the game. This is where it all began. It's number 35. That was my room up there. A little window. It was funny actually, I had this affinity to Orion, the constellation. So when I was lying in bed there and I'd look out of that window, I'd always be able to see Orion. And when I first went to Australia to play cricket, I saw the same constellation, and I was super homesick at the time. And I remember seeing the constellation upside down, and it kind of brought me back home in a weird kind of way. And I see it everywhere now. It'll definitely be my next tattoo, I think. My journey as an entrepreneur started here when I was 12. I used to print off pieces of A4 paper with Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse at the bottom of the page, and I'd sketch the Disney character above the text and put it in a frame from the 99p shop. I'd then knock on every single door in my community and see if they wanted to buy them for their children, for their families. And I think I probably knocked on 500 doors. I think I got 4 yeses. And it taught me quite young that actually, as an entrepreneur, you're going to get so many more no's than you're going to get yeses. I used to love waking up on a Saturday morning. I'd look at my curtains and it'd be sunny, and I knew that I'd spend the whole day here with a good bunch of lads playing a game that I just fell head over heels in love with on this ground. I look back at maybe 3 or 4 decisions in my life that had a real deep impact on what happened next. And at 15, when I left the club, at the time, I reckon that was the hardest decision I'd made in my life as a 15-year-old, was to leave here. Yeah. I mean, where did you think I was going to end up? When I left this club at 15 and our paths went in a certain direction.
Yeah, you made the right decision to move on. I knew you'd do really well at Hartley. But I probably didn't think you'd go on to play international cricket.
I remember a mentor of mine at Hartley. I remember one night when I was 16, 17, and he'd had a couple of beers after a game, and I was doing really well in club cricket at the time, and I'd just kind of broken into the sort of county circuit. And he pulled me to one side and said, "Look, I just want to manage your expectations, because I know how much you love the game, but I don't think you'll ever be a pro. I think you'll just be a good club cricketer." I was gutted, because I really, really trusted this person and his perspectives. And as a fairly young, impressionable lad who was quite early in my time at this new club, he felt as though he needed to pull me to one side after a beer and tell me that I was never going to make it. And I've never quite understood what the motivation for that chat was. But actually, in hindsight, if anything, it fueled the fire, for sure. The best thing someone could ever do to me was tell me that I can't do something. Because I'll do everything I possibly can to
prove them wrong.
Yeah.
When you've lived it yourself, you realise how much one opportunity can change everything. Looking back now, I can see those clubs, those coaches and those volunteers shaped so much of who I became. That's what inspired me to build PLAI, not just to build a business, but to help more community clubs create those same opportunities for the next generation.
This is why we do what we do now at PLAI. I don't think people truly understand the power that exists in clubs and places like this, driven by people like you. They change lives. If I hadn't have found this club at 12 years old, I might not have found cricket, or I probably wouldn't have fell in love with the game the way that I did here. It was about trying to give clubs better support to be able to grow and thrive, and that inherent need to almost give back to community cricket clubs especially. That all started from my love for this place and needing it to keep going. There's more kids out there that need a platform. The mission of PLAI is to help as many people in community sport as we can. That's the fuel in our engine every day. Try and give clubs better tooling and better resources to be able to keep the administration over here and to do that more simply so you can focus on what's really important, which is what's happening over here right now. It's getting people on the pitch. Hardly now use PLAI. We're on the front of their shirts, in fact. And it's another one of those full circle moments where my childhood and something in somewhere that was so important to me, I still get to be a part of it, just in a slightly different way.
The game shapes so much of who I am. If PLAI can help more clubs give someone else that same opportunity, then that's what it's all about.